Okay, I'm back and I'm still doing my Bee album. I went ahead and did some more. Onto page 9. Oh, excuse me, a little bit of a sniffle. So here's my mat that I'm going to be putting onto page 9. And that's not the right size. 6 and 7/8, I don't think so. So, oh, excuse me. I'm putting a fold over on that side and a fold over on this side, and then we'll cover the inside page. What's that? 10B. Okay. So we have, excuse me, we have 5 1/4 by 7. Then I scored it 1/2 inch, and then I matched it. Just move these papers out of the way. And we are gluing. I just need to be able to see. Okay, hopefully that'll stay. Put some glue on. If only these albums were simple and quick enough that one could do it in one video. Wouldn't that be awesome? Okay, we are going to put that near but not up against that score line, and we are going to centre it as best we can. Now, does that look straight? Kind of does to me, but that's not saying anything. Okay, we've got one fold over, and let's do the next one. And I'm doing it inside, not on the outside. Let's just pop that white page in there. Oops. Near the edge but not on the edge, and centre it best I can. So a mat that goes inside is going to be 4 and 9. No, yeah, 4 and 9/6. Oh, there it is there. I was right. By 7 inches. I'm going for 7 inches, not 6 and 7/8. And I wish I could find my eraser. It's gone on vacation, or it's just flown the coop. That is too short. What is that waving on the screen? Is that happening to you, or is it just me? Okay, I'm just going to pause you for a sec while I go and print up. Whoopsie daisy. Another couple. Okay, I've just printed out a couple more pages just in case I need them. And I just realised what I was going to do before. This, I'm going to use this. It's a little bit short, but I am going to put a pocket in there, so... Oh, hang on. I wasn't going to put a pocket in there. I'm going to put a pocket on this side. So, we change our mind all the time. Oh, okay. Let's do this one. I like this one. First up, I'm just going to take all the borders off. Just makes life a little bit easier. I think I need to bring my little bin a bit closer. It stretches a bit much. Right. So my length is not 6 7/8, it is 7 1/16. 7 1/16 in length. And the width is 4 9/16, and that was pretty much correct. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I'm going with this end of it. That's a little bit narrower than I would have thought. It's okay. God, what did I say it was? Unbelievable. 7 1/16, thank you. That's it, 7 1/16. I'm going to put this one in there, and I don't think it matters actually which side's up and which one's down on this piece, so it doesn't matter, we're not going to stress over it. And glue. Was pretty good. And I think I definitely have a blunt blade. But to use my sharp trimmer, I have to work in centimetres. There we go. That's down and that is down. I really should have put a magnet, but I think it's too late for a magnet now. It is, isn't it? We'll put it underneath there. Okay. Excuse me. So 10B goes in here. And folds over. to have a pocket. I think we're going to have on here. What's that? No, we're not going to have it on there, we're having it on here. Is that what we're doing? Well, I don't know. Just need something to hold that up a little bit. Let's put this paper down. Looks good. Okay, let's cover this first. We've got a photo mat. Let's actually cover this first. This is 10A. Okay. I'm losing track. I'm going to trim a little bit off that side because it's a bit thick. I'll just trim a smidge. Okay, is it going on there? Oh, it is. Or is it going on here? I can't remember what I was going to do. I think I was going to put it on there. So we shall do that. So glue down the side, across the bottom. That looks nice. Down a bit, lovey. This way. Nice one. So let's cover this. What did we use that for? One. We can go with. Just trim this one a little on the side by about a 1/4 inch, I think. Oh, a bit more off. Good. A little bit off the top, I think. making sure that it is stuck. And another one for this side. Let's just measure it again, about 4 1/4. By 6 13/16. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. I'm thinking that I do want that bee in there somewhere. Oops, that was crooked. I'll just take it one more step. So 4 1/4. It's a nice piece. It's good. Where I normally get my art glitter glue, they're out of stock at the moment, so I have to wait. I could get it from somewhere else, but a regular supplier is where I get my cardstock from. So I will wait. Okay, so this is going inside there, the flap from there, and we're going to glue it to this part, so we want the inside. Really need to get a little bottle with a bigger hole. Okay, we're centering it best we can. Fold it over. And where is my little photo mat? Now, on here we are doing another waterfall. also need a fold over. So, and it's going to have a 1/4 inch gusset. So what we want is, we'll go, don't want it right to the edge. I'll go 1/8 of an inch in, 5 1/8, plus 1/2 inch is 5 5/8, plus a 1/4 inch is 5 7/8. I can remember there is 5 7/8. Well, because that's the only thing you measured, Stella. You didn't measure the height of it. I'm going to go the same height, I think, as the pages, which are, what, 7 1/4? Are they 7 1/4? Yeah. Okay, 7 1/4. And with the 5 7/8 along the top, we are going to score at 1/2 inch and then 3/4 of an inch. Oi. Got a bit carried away there. I'll just rub that out. Inch and 1/2 inch, and that will go on the edge, and I'm going to put it in right now. So fold this over so that we've only got the 1/2 inch flap there showing. Put the glue in. Definitely not to the edge. We're going in 1/8 of an inch from the edge, and just make sure that we are straight on either side. Straight, straight. That looks pretty good to me. Okay, now we've got that 1/4 inch gusset in there, which is good. Okay. First up, I am going to just grab a cut off. This is just a scrap. It's 1.5 by 7, thereabouts. And I'm just going to score 1/2 inch down there, down here, and then I'm going to pop this in, and I should have done this with the other one, but I forgot to do the flap, the fold over flap. So there we are, from there to there, and that looks reasonably centered. If it's not, I am not fast. And do you know, I think maybe a little 1/8 of an inch extra fold wouldn't hurt. Okay, so we got that little extra 1/8 of an inch there. Okay. Now, what do we want to do? We want to back this. I'm going to put a little fold over here. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Put a little fold over here. What was that measurement? 7 1/4, I believe it was. Do I really need to do a hole? Because I'm going to put a magnet, that's my thinking. I'm going to put a magnet here, so I want it to go onto something here, not touching my waterfall. So I can either do a whole strip or I can do a little tab. I can put the little tab on the outs. We'll go for a tab. We go for a tab and we just pick up a piece of scrap that is about 2 3/16, and I'm going to cut it at whatever that measures, 3 5/8. On that side, let's score at 1/2 inch. So, okay, if we need a bit more, then we probably need the extra 1/4 inch. So we've got that 1/2, and let's do 3/4. Fold it over so that just that 1/2 inch flap is showing. Let's pop some glue there. And center it best I can. It's a millimetre out, it doesn't matter. So I've gone reasonably close to make sure that that will open and close. Yep. So we've got that, that and that. Beautiful. So what we need is a magnet there. I'll start off with that. There. You could go a little bit closer there. Good. And how about now just round off these corners. Just that. Okay. So, we'll cover this first, and we're covering it in, not that, covering it in this one here, and I'd kind of like to go over so that we've got a double page. Again, 5 inches by inches by 7 1/16. No, 7 1/8. That's my line. 7 1/8. And this piece needs to be 4 16/16. Oh, it's a little bit shorter than that, I think. By 7 inches. And I'm thinking of, what if I should put a strip in there, which would be 1/8 of an inch. Okay, let's get cutting. Okay, I have taken off all the borders. Let's see what we want. 7 1/8. 7 1/8. Okay, I'm happy to go there. The first one is 5 inches. So let's have a look as we build. It's 5 inches. And 1/8 of an inch. That goes in there. And then 4 15/16, which is just shy of 5. It's going to be a bit shorter, unfortunately. So we were going to take it from the bottom, I think. 7 inches. Okay. So that's what we've got. Loving it. Actually, I am going to use some tape on this one because I'm going to add a waterfall, so I want very strong adhesion onto the background page. Two strips in there. And that should have us covered. Pokey tool. inside there and inside there. And we've got some overhang we forgot to tuck in. Damn it. In you go. Tuck you inside. Tuck, tuck, tuck. There you go. That's pretty straight. I'm impressed. I'm impressed, Stella. Okay, this little bit. Yep. Oopsie daisy. See that little bit of bee that's on there from that one? Good. Love it. And you, we are going to put some tape on as well. Oops, overhang. Shoot. Ouch. Not much of that left. Where's the overhang? There. Doesn't that look nice? I really like that. That looks lovely. Now, let's just grab our magnet. Do that first. Oh, yeah. Nearly swore, Stella. Okay, I know I've got some more tape here. There you are. Going to need to purchase some more magnets. Ow! pretty sure that our 1/4 inch gusset is standing up straight, and this one is standing up straight. Then push that down. Straight, straight. Shimmy that off. Brilliant. So, what are we going for on the outside of this? Too short. Okay, this one will do. Do a measuring. 4 and 7/8. 4 7/8. Yep. 7. Trim that there. Gets me most of that beehive in. Some sunflowers. By 7. Perfect fit. I'd use a bit of tape. Just down the middle. And the rest I'm going to use glue. Let's just measure 2 2 inches by 2 5/8 will do. Inches. This might be a bit small. That's all right. Oops, we've got some overhang there. Quickly get rid of that. Push it in. Push it in a bit more, come on. That's it. Which way works best? That way, I think. Okay, now let's do this tab. We will go 1 3/8 by 6 inches. 1 3/8 by 6 inches, and grab my white pencil because we are going to put a magnet in there. 1 3/8 by 6 inches. One and 1 2 3/8. And 2 of them. removed. Okay, another magnet. I'm going to do 3 small magnets, or 3 or 4 small magnets, like I have done in the past. Wait. Let's decide how long this is going to be first. I don't know that I need it that long. That's squared. I think I'm just going to snip off about 1/2 inch. And of course, let's straighten it up. That's better. And I'm going to round off the corners. So we'll have to cut these shorter as well. About 1/2 inch, I think it was, thereabouts. Yep. Round off our corners. Okay, let's get the inside one happening. No, we are going to put our magnets there. One, 2, 3. Let's add one more. Or not. Let's stick with 3. I'm going to bring them up a bit here. 3. Okay, that's all we can do. What is that? Is that glue? I think it's white pencil. And I've lost my eraser. Well, now we can't do the other magnets until we put in at least our first waterfall. Okay, which we're going to start now. So, we can go with, I don't want to do a full length, 4x3s. So if we go to 4.5, 4.5 by 3.5 plus 4.5 by 4. So you like this, oh, a little pocket. Where was I going to put that? So 4.5 by 4. We could use our scraps, I think. 4.5. It's not bad. I should get 3 out of this, being a 12-inch. You can just see how accurate 12-inch is. Yep, pretty accurate. So 3. 4. Yep. Okay, I did that with 4, didn't I? Yeah, so this one's got to be, I've forgotten now, 4.5. Yeah, 4.5. Yeah. I'm only going to get 2 out of this because I did it. 4.25, 4.5. This wasn't 4.5. Yes, it was. I'll just do 5 at the minute, and if I want to do any more, I'll simply cut them. So, with the 4 inches across the top, let's score at 1/2 inch. Oops. 4 inches across the top, and we're scoring at 1/2 inch. Probably will need more, but we'll start with these. Now, the placement of the first one is now dependent on where I've got my magnets. Oh, easy peasy. So, I'm going to do it upside down. Get our glue. Go down just 1/2 inch, not even 1/2 inch from the end of the decorative paper, 1/4 inch other side, and it looks pretty straight to me. Where'd you all fly to? Okay. Okay, and butt this up against that, and before I secure it, let's make sure we are straight. Looks straight to me. Number 3. Just a little bit. Yeah. This size waterfall is going to leave enough room for 4x3 photos. I can probably do another couple, or I can put a pocket on the bottom. Looks good. Okay, that's 5. Have a look at it right way up. First up, let's work with the magnets. In case I forget, because I'm known to forget it. Sit that there. Find your mate, that's the way. Let's move that over a bit. And you find your mate. And you. Not on top of that one, mate, not on top of that one. new. He likes his next door neighbour rather than his mate. Come on. Come on, you little shit. No. Okay. That's where you want to be. Well, that's where I'm telling you you're going to be. Okay, not forgetting we've got that little bit of a gusset there. So let's do that. It's perfect. Just shimmy that off and there we go. Nice. Okay, so I've got this little pocket. Look, we may as well use it, yeah? May as well use it. We've got this little bit of paper to go on it. Right to the bottom, I think. Okay, now we're going to work on this image. And we're going to do the same as we did for the first waterfall. So we want 3 and 3 and a bit more than 3 1/4, 2, 4, 3 and 5/16, 3 and 5/16 down and across. We're going to have 4 and 5/16. 4 and 5/16. Okay, so this is a picture I'm using, and let's just, where's my page? Oops. We are going to be using, I'll cut it to 5 1/2. Okay. Now to decide which part of the image to use. Use the bees. flowers. Bees flowers. So, 5 inches. Was it 5? Yeah, I was going to cut it at 5.5. Oh no. So we'll cut it to there. Yeah, I'm liking that. Liking that. And 4 5/16. 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/16. So this is our image. Now we want it 3 5/16 here. 3 and 2, 4, 5/16. Does that look right? Looks rather large. This is correct. I don't think I've got enough. I need another 4 half-inch increments. Oh, this is going to be a doozy. Okay, get rid of this backing. Oops, remember to keep these in order and not twist it around. Make sure they're as straight as you can make them. Oh, I think it's nearly time for chocolate. little bit over that way if you don't mind. This way, I think. Thank you. Perfect. At last. Now I haven't done any ephemera for this album, it's just pure photographs. Just a little bit in this way, thank you, just a tad. Oh, lovely. Oh, doesn't that look nice? That looks just beautiful. That, and that. Okay, so that's the inside of the album complete. Now we're just going to choose what I want for the cover, and we are going to do some extras, I think, maybe some dangles, not sure. We'll see how we go with that. So I'm going to pause you for a sec and I'll be right back. Actually, I'm thinking I'm going to come back in another video because I've got this tickle cough that I can't get rid of. So I'm going to take some medicine and relax. I'm sorry. I hope you'll come back for the final part. Okay, keep well and stay safe. Bye for now.